The Caribbean Timberlands are 4 farms in the eastern part of the country, kind of down onto the Caribbean plain of Costa Rica, acquired in 2007, that were replanted using a government subsidy program in Costa Rica to establish native species plantations in a relatively fast growth environment.
Costa Rica is one of the only countries in the world that actually has more trees and forests than it did 30 years ago. This is a country that decided to make an investment in reforestation and conservation. And in that sense, it's a really good fit for TFG and our vision of sustainability on ecological, economic, and social fronts. Here in Caribbean Timberlands, the goal of our management is that these plantations are in equal to superior condition to the condition they were in when we acquired these farms. We manage these farms with the help of a local forestry consulting firm. We prioritize local employment. We're one of the main employers here. We're an important source of employment, and we take that seriously. Our manager here in Fortuna, Rigo, has been with this farm for 2 full plantation cycles, longer than we've been here. And that kind of local knowledge is absolutely a gold mine.
Vemos los árboles, yo veo los árboles como mis bebés, como mis hijos, ¿verdad? Entonces, para mí lo más importante es cuidar de los árboles. Cuando llegó mi infancia, esto era una finca ganadera. Pues por causas de la vida salí un poco de la zona. Después a finales del año 82, a principios del 83, ya empecé con una nueva proyecto acá, en las fincas, en un proyecto de reforestación. Toda la mano de obra es local, entonces es un beneficio directamente a la comunidad. Entonces, o sea, todos los trabajadores son de la comunidad, de aquí de la zona.
We're here on the Caribbean slope of Costa Rica. It rains a lot, and it's not a seasonal rain. These are also hilly farms. So it became clear quickly that the industrial logging machinery that normally would be used in these conditions had the potential to create a lot of erosion. Obviously you need to create road networks and skid trails, and given the slopes and the rain conditions, that has an environmental impact that we weren't necessarily comfortable with in these farms. So we sat down with our local management team and we said, what can we do about this? Is there a better way? And they said, oxen. Let's use oxen.
Al principio nos dañaba los árboles que queríamos dejar, los que queríamos ver bien grandes. Entonces optamos por bueyes. El buey es muy noble, no daña, no erosiona, no daña los árboles que queremos dejar, y el rendimiento es prácticamente el mismo con equipo. Y ayuda muchísimo, no tenemos erosiones de los suelos y no tenemos maltrato hacia los árboles. Entonces, por eso es la razón de ese cambio de idea, ¿verdad? De equipo, maquinaria a bueyes.
Our clients, the logging clients, were somewhat resistant at first. They wanted to keep using their winches and machinery, but we insisted. We didn't want them to be using machinery on the steepest slopes. We wanted them to pull the timber out with oxen. And within a month or 2, they realized that we were right. It's not something that we were insisting on because it was cute or traditional, but because it worked. I mean, if you visit here, you will see ox carts painted. It's part of the sort of national culture. Oxen are actually a really beautiful part of Costa Rican tradition. When you approach things with creativity and integrity, you're going to get your management right. It's meant getting outside the box, working with the combination of local solutions and TFG's management experience to produce results for investors and to protect the ecological integrity and health of the amazing natural resources on these properties. That's what it's all about.
The Caribbean Timberlands property is a great example of identifying a problem, thinking outside the box to use an approach that we'd never tried, which has turned out to be not only effective in minimizing soil erosion, but very cost efficient too.